Chris Palmer here live at Alumni Stadium at the University of Guelph for Toronto Argonauts training camp. Today was a scrimmage game, and I have a special guest, and he's back from the National Football League, number 99, Ralph Holley, who is a native of West Bloomfield, Michigan.
How you guys doing? It's Ralph Holley. Appreciate you having me. Yes, sir.
Ralph, what's it like to be back with the Toronto Argonauts after a year's absence in the NFL with the Cleveland Browns?
You know, it's a blessing to be back, honestly. You know, I'm so excited to be back with, what I consider my second family here in Toronto. Toronto gave me another chance to play football, and, I'm just so grateful to be back and bring my experience that I had back down in the NFL up here.
What did you learn down in Cleveland from your experience? What did you take from that?
Oh, I learned a ton. I was with some of the best pass rushers in the NFL. I was with Myles Garrett, who's one of my close friends now, and Malik Collins, who was like a big brother to me there. And I learned a ton of just how to, really be a pro, take care of your body, and also different ways to just, attack the quarterback, pass rush, and just to be a better player. So,
how much of an adjustment was it going from the CFL back to the NFL?
It was adjustment at first. The first thing was me having to get that yard. I'm so used to being so far off the ball. It was just a little adjustment for me at first, but it's still football at the end of the day.
What's 3 words to describe Ralph Holley?
Dominance, hungry, and fun.
Who were some of your early football influences and mentors in your career?
Oh, the first mentor that is personal to me that I've actually grown up with and that's taught me a lot about football is Ndamukong Suh, a close family friend. Taught me everything I know about playing defensive tackle specifically. But Ndamukong Suh is one. Also, Aaron Donald, of course, he's the one who gave me the confidence as an undersized D tackle to, that I can still be dominant. And also, Warren Sapp. Oof. That's that guy right there, just OG Hall of Famer. That's the guy. I always looked up to him. So,
what's a fun fact about being a defensive tackle the fans might not know about?
Everybody knows about one-on-ones and everybody going mano-a-mano with somebody, but people don't know that defensive tackles usually have to face about 2 to 3 people at one time. So it's not just me going one-on-one against another player. It's me taking on 2 to 3 linemen at a time.
Can you tell the fans a little bit about the nutrition and the behind the scenes of getting prepared as a football player?
Yeah, the nutrition, for aspects, if in the off season specifically, it's very, for me, I went on a carnivore diet, so it's mostly raw veggies, straight protein, not a lot of carbs. But your nutrition goes hand in hand with your performance. You want to perform. You have a Ferrari. You don't give it regular gas. You give it premium. So I consider myself, a Ferrari or maybe something bigger, but I feed myself premium fuel.
Do you see yourself being a coach in the future when your football career is over with? Putting you on the spot here.
We shall see. We shall see. I love the sport. I love to play the sport. So much, but who knows? Time will tell.
Is there a story behind your number 99 who was worn by Wayne Gretzky and now Aaron Judge?
Honestly, our equipment manager, Danny, my rookie year in the CFL in 2024, he asked me what number I wanted, and I said, any number that I'll get, I'm blessed to get. And he gave me 99, and, it's just been a part of me, and then I'm just blessed that, a lot of greats have worn the number 99, and, the man makes the number don't make the man, so that's my philosophy about it.
2 last quick questions for you.
Yes, sir.
What's a fun fact about Ralph Holley?
A fun fact about me is that I absolutely love anime. Big anime guy, big anime fan, and my sister is a famous actress. Yeah.
Any plans to be an actor in the future?
Yes. Yep. I'm gonna shadow my little sister and follow her steps.
And if you had a choice between schools, Michigan or Notre Dame, who would you take?
Oh, Michigan. My mom, my sister, my grandmother, my whole family went to U of M. So, it's go blue all day, baby. Yeah.
And finally, what would you tell the Argo fans to expect from this team in 2026, and where can people find you on social media?
Oh, yeah. The Argos fans should expect a lot of excitement, a lot of big hits, big plays, and also just having some fun. It's going to be a fun season this year. Even though we're going to be back in Toronto in August, it's going to be a fun year, so you better be prepared. And you guys can find me on Instagram at @RalphHolley_, and you can find me on TikTok at RalphHolley8.
Well, Ralph, thank you so much for doing this interview. Continued success, and we'll see you here soon again before the next preseason game against Hamilton next Saturday.
Yes, sir. Bless you.
Thank you so much, Ralph.
Thank you so much for having me. Thanks, Ralph.